And welcome to my crochet mess. I just did a workshop in my own language, and that did not, yeah, that went well, but I did not have enough time to clean up the mess I created. Hello and welcome to this very special call. In my country, it's 10 o'clock in the evening on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. And as a gift to you, I am going to crochet a pattern that's one of my favorites. It's the most watched pattern on my channel, and that's going to be this angel. We are going to crochet this angel. And what do you need? You need yarn. It doesn't matter what kind of yarn, and a fitting crochet hook, a little bit of stuffing, or a cotton ball or something, and a yarn needle. And that's it. And of course you need the basic stitches. And since I'm Dutch, I do my best to... I use the USA crochet terms. So when you're living in England, you have to get a chart where there is a conversion to USA crochet terms. So let's start. It doesn't matter what kind of yarn you use, they will get nice in each side. So let's start. I'm going to try to show you very good what I'm doing. First I have to find the start of my yarn. Yes. And I hope I have a nice needle. We are going to start with a magic ring, or just two chains, two chain stitches. But I'm using the magic ring. And then we are going to crochet 6 stitches, or in your magic ring across those 2 threads, or in the second chain from your loop. You are going to crochet 6 single crochets. First I make 1 chain extra, and then I'm going to chain 6 single crochets. Yes, I'm going there. I'm getting there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you arrange your stitches neat, and then you can pull the thread. You do not have to close the hole all the way. And then you are going to close with a slip stitch in the sixth stitch from your needle. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you do that with a slip stitch. Then you crochet 1 chain, and then we are going to crochet 2 half double crochets in each stitch. So do not crochet very tight, please. 1 chain and 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, and then you are going to repeat the 2 half double crochets in every other 5 stitches. So you will get 12 half double crochets. When you're not sure, you just count your stitches. Hi Nancy, hi. We are going to crochet a angel. So start with a magic ring, crochet 6 single crochets in the magic ring, close with a slip stitch on the first one, and then crochet 1 chain and 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, and in every 5 other stitch crochet do 2 half double crochets, so you will have 12 half double crochets, and that's the point where I am now. And I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you are going to close on the 12th stitch from your hook with a simple slip stitch. Now you have 12 half double crochets. For the next round, we are going to chain 1. And in our first stitch, the one that we closed with a slip stitch, we are going to crochet 1 half double crochet, and in the second stitch we are going to crochet 2 half double crochet, and then okay, let's do that. So 1 in the first and 2 in the second, and then 1 in the first and 2 in the second, and that you will continue till you are all the way around, and then you will have 18 half double crochet. So 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, all the way around. When you make a little mistake, it doesn't matter. As long as you have 18 stitches in the round at the end, it's okay. And when you have 17, just add 1. When you have 19, just fork 1. And now I am talking to you, so I cannot count, but I will get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I need another 2. And then I have 18 stitches in the round. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I cannot count anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, 18, of course. When we have 18 half double crochet and we close it with a slip stitch, we chain 1, and then we are going to crochet 1 half double crochet in each stitch. So we are going to crochet 18 half double crochets. But we start all our rounds with a chain stitch to level up. So we are going to crochet 18 half double crochets in this round. Just take your time. Did you get yourself a drink? Did you put on some nice music? Did you get a little bit relaxed before starting? And when you are all the way around, you are going to close with a slip stitch on the 18th or the 1st half double crochet, and then you are going to chain 1 and crochet another round half double crochet in each stitch. We crocheted the angel upside down. We are crocheting. I'm having Nancy is having a decaf. Okay. Yes, here it's 10 o'clock in the evening, and at your place it's probably early in the morning. Here it's Christmas Eve now, 24th of September. So Ebenezer Scrooge is somewhere doing his thing. And so are we. It's 4 p.m. That's between lunch and dinner, I guess. I really have to learn all those time zones. That's about 8 hours earlier, I guess. Okay. Yes, 8 hours early. So still on your way to Christmas Eve, I guess. Or is it already Christmas Day at your place? That's also possible. I don't know. It's a strange world. Okay, so I'm all the way around. And I'm going to close again with a slip stitch on the 18th stitch. And now I just pull up a loop and I put my needle in the little beginner's hole and I grab the tail, the beginning tail out. And she's telling that she's watching babysitting their 3-year-old grandson because his daycare was closed. Christmas Eve is tonight. And tomorrow morning you are celebrating. Yes, in your PJs, I guess. That's nice. So now we are going to decrease. And we are going to decrease half double crochets. So pay attention. First we start our round again with a chain stitch. And then we crochet 1 half double crochet. Oh, Nancy's going to travel to her son's house. 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, just as you are used to. And then we are going to crochet the second and the third one together. So we just start as a half double crochet. Stick our needle through, grab the yarn, pull back. We have 3 loops on our needle. Then we yarn over and we stick our needle in the next stitch. I hold the stitches with my finger, pull up a loop, and now we have 5 loops on our needle, and then we just pull through the yarn through all the 5 loops. You have to wiggle maybe a little bit. So now we have crochet 2 half double crochets together, and now we are going to do exact the same. We start with just 1 half double crochet. That's okay. And then we are going to crochet 2 together. So pull up a loop and then stick into the next one, pull up a loop, 5 loops, pull your yarn through all 5 loops. And continue that all the way around, 1 and then 2 together. And then you will finish with 12 stitches, and that's correct. And you will finish with 1 decrease. Increase and decrease is very complex for us to see the difference. Okay. And then our head is almost finished. and we can start stuffing it. Where is my, and I have to count. Do I have 12 already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. You can smuggle if it's not the amount of stitches we need. That's not a problem. Nobody will notice. So, and when you have the 12 stitches, you just close with a slip stitch. Pull up a little loop, or a big loop, I mean, and take your stuffing and put it in the hat. You don't have to use a lot of stuffing because it's only to form, not to make it a football. When you have done that, you take your needle again and pick up that enormous loop that I pulled up. And then we are going to decrease another time, but this time we are going to decrease with single crochets. We start with one chain stitch, and then we are going to join 2 single crochets. So we stick our needle into the first stitch, pick up our loop, hop, again, and then we stick our needle into the second stitch. We pick up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook, and we just yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and we continue that for another 5 times till we are all the way around, and then we have left 6 stitches, and that's correct. And then we are going to close this row also with 1 slip stitch on the first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always look very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my 6th one? I don't know. I have to smuggle one, and that doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are, and we close it with a slip stitch. And now I'm going to show you what we are going to do, so you will have a picture in that you know what we are going to do. We crochet the hat. This one is a little bit bigger, and now we are going to crochet this row, and it is really simple. What are we going to do? We have 6 stitches left, and we are going to crochet 3 double crochets in each stitch. We closed our row, so that is in our first stitch. We start with 3 chain stitches, a little bit loose because we have to finish by sticking in the needle, so not too tight. You have to a little bit loose, and then in the same stitch you crochet 2 double crochets. So you have 3 double crochets because that first one that's made out of 3 chain stitches is a fake double crochet. So in the first we have 3. We continue that in the next 5, so we'll have 6 groups of 3 double crochets. So continue, take your time, and crochet 3 double crochets in each stitch, and you will have 6 groups of 3 double crochets. Take your time. This is a quick project, so knit, crochet relax. Most people know me of the circular knitting machines, but basically I'm a crocheter. I love to crochet, but I also like to play with the circular knitting machines. Okay, I think I have to make another group of 3 double crochets. I need a little bit more stuffing, I guess. No, I don't. No, it's not necessarily. This hole will be open, but that's not a problem. The stuffing will not fall out. It's an angel. You are going to hang it somewhere. No problem. Okay, when you think you're finished, you are going to count that you have 6 groups of 3 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, and I have 6, so I can close my round just by making a slip stitch in the 3rd chain stitch. I cannot remember that word. Okay. And when you have done that, we are going to do the next thing. And I showed you just that we were going to do this. This one we have finished. And now we are going to crochet the next round. And that's this round. And what are we going to do? Now we have 18 double crochets. And now we are going to crochet in each stitch. In each double crochet, we are going to crochet 3 triple crochets. So we start with 4 chain stitches. And then a triple, you yarn over 2 times, and then you stick your needle again in that first stitch where you just made your slip stitch, and you are going to crochet a triple crochet. Oh yes, by yarn over. You have 4 loops on your hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you go to your next triple crochet. It's going to be the 3rd one, and you have to make it in the same stitch. You see why I say that you have to make them a little bit loose. So now I have 3 triple crochets in 1 stitch, and in the next stitch I'm going to make also 3, and we do that all the way around till we have 18 groups of 3 triple crochets. This is the longest round of our project, so we will get there in time. In each stitch, every one of the 18, you make 3 triple crochets. So you will have 18 groups of 3 triple crochets. So this is something, this is the same as I would ask you to say, de kat krabt de krullen van de trap. Can you say, de kat krabt de krullen van de trap? That's Dutch. One, two, three, third. I have a whole bunch of angels, and I have tutorials for them in Dutch online. But there are a few that are the favorite. They're also mine, so I decided to do this special Christmas Eve workshop for you people. Just a little bit theme, and a lot of us are home alone now. So we are crocheting 18 groups of 3 triple crochets, as if it's nothing. And if you joined us a little bit later, tomorrow this tutorial or this video will also be online. It's not live anymore, but YouTube will also put this online as a normal video. So you can always watch it later. Firework is forbidden in my country when we have a new year. So now they are putting them instead of oh, it's too complex to say. I hear firework. Yes, it's forbidden in my country, but I still hear it. This is the longest round, but it's really zen to do. 3 triple crochets in 1 stitch. I love this pattern because I hate to join pieces to each other and sew things and stuff. And this I made it that way that you only have to make a hanging loop of the starting tail and have to put away the end tail. And for the rest, you do not have to sew anything. Almost finished with the longest row. And this one is about 17 rows, so... And this is row... The longest row... Row 9 of the 17th. So, see, and we're halfway, so everything's going to be okay. But I have to continue, of course. And do what I have to do, and not do half double crochet or something. Triple crochets, 3 in each stitch. And after this round, it's gonna be really fun. All my angels have the same upper part. All the angels, this part is exactly the same. All the skirts are different, but all the angels start like this. That's a good thing to know. When you think this is complicated, you can use it for all my patterns. So you will get used to it. Every yarn will give a different output, but it doesn't matter. No rules, no police, just enjoy crafting. Eighteen times 3 is 54, but it is more easy just do 18 times 3. So now I basically have to count, but I'm not going to count for 54, but I'm going to count 18 groups of 3. 1, 2, oh, I forgot one. See, you can see also that when you are making a mistake. And we start over. See, now it's really a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have to make in this stitch another 3 triple crochets, and then I'm finished with the longest round of this project. The last 3. And then we are going to close our round on the upper, the 4th chain stitch of the first fake triple crochet with a slip stitch. And then we go on right away with our next round. 1 chain stitch, and then we knit 1 single crochet in that same stitch. Just 1 single crochet. And in the next 3 ones we also crochet 1 single crochet. So we will have 4 single crochets in 1 row. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks a little bit messy, but that doesn't matter. Okay. And what are we going to do now? We skip 1 stitch, and in the second we are going to crochet 5 double crochet in 1 stitch. Just double crochet, not single, triple or whatever, double crochet. 5 in 1 stitch. So you will have a shell, something like 1, 2, 3, 4. When you have 5, skip 1 stitch and make a single crochet in the second one. Then skip 1 stitch and crochet 5 in the second one. 5 double crochet in the second one. So you are going to make another shell. And when you have 5 double crochets again, you skip 1 stitch and make a single crochet, and you keep doing that till you have 5 shells, but you do not finish the 5th shell with a single crochet. You have to wait then. So just continue till you have crochet 5 shells. You can easily count. These are those 4 single crochets. Those start in, and 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 single crochet. Skip 1, 5 double crochets. And this is my 4th one, two, yes. Then skip 1 and then 1 single crochet, skip 1 and 5 double crochets, and then you have to wait when you have finished the 5 double crochets. This is your 5th shell. Be sure that that is your 5th shell. Those are those 4 single crochets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells, but this one is not finished because we are going to join them. Those things are joined together here, and this circle is where we are going to crochet the skirt. So we are going to join those things. And how are we going to do that? You have your crochet just in the right you hold it as you are used to when you are working on it, and then you fold it in half, so that both thighs will go together. We started this round with those 4 single crochets. We remember that. Now we see them in mirror view. And we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th stitch. This is the first single crochet. The 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. And then we started that shell. And we are going to go from the inside to the outside under that 6th stitch of our project. I only have to, where's my yarn doing this? So again, under that 6th stitch, and then you just simple slip stitch through all the things on your loop, and then you just continue working as you were. This was that last shell we crochet. This is the next stitch, and then we are going to make a single crochet in the next one. We just skip a stitch and we crochet in the next one a single crochet. And we continue doing single crochets for the next 7 stitches. See, this is joined now, but you just continue on this side in the next 7 stitches. After that 1 single crochet, you continue 7 single crochets, so you have 8 in a row. And that's also what we are supposed to crochet. I only have to count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you have finished the total of 8 single crochets, you are going to skip another stitch and crochet 5 double crochets in the next one, just as we did on the opposite side. So we are going to crochet those shells again. 5 double crochet, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, skip a stitch, 5 double crochet until you have 5 shells again. And then we are going to do the same thing, but at the other side. 5, skip a stitch, single crochet, skip a stitch, 5 double crochets, and continue. And we are already more than halfway, so it is really a quick project. 4, 5. Skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet, skip 1 stitch, 5 doubles, when you make 1 more, it really doesn't matter. It's handcraft. Skip 1 single crochet, skip 1 5 double crochets, I hope you managed to follow me. I hope so. Skip 1. And then another 1, 5 double crochets, and then I'm going to watch how many shells I have. I guess 5 on this side. So those were the 8 single crochets, and then is this the first shell, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th. And then we are going to do the same thing as at the other side. We have to connect this to the other side. We did on the other side those 8 stitches. You can easily find them, and you just start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a little, there's something in my plan. Okay, again, you find those flattened stitches and you count about 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you will see that you will be at the beginning of this shell, and you just go also through the beginning of that shell under a stitch. See, this is that straight 8 stitches and then the shell, and just slip stitch the 2 things together. And now we continue where we made on the side where we made those last 5 double crochets. We have to skip another stitch and we have to make a single crochet, and then in the next 3 stitches we make also single crochets, and then our round is finished, and we can just simple slip stitch on the first single crochet of our round, and then this part is ready, and we continue. Yes, this part is ready. So this is basically the same as for all my angel patterns. And now we are going to do the skirt, so I have to go to my next page. Oh yeah, we have to crochet a double crochet in each stitch, but only the stitches that we need for the skirt. Okay, I pull out this so I will explain. We are going to only crochet in the 8 stitches on this side and on the 8 stitches on this side. But when you watch, you see that basically we closed on the 5th stitch of the 8th that are on this side. We are starting our row in the middle. So basically we are going to crochet 4 double crochets on this side, starting with a fake one that's 3 chain stitches, a little bit loose, 1, 2, 3. That's our fake first one, and then we are going to crochet in the next 3 stitches a double crochet. So you will have 4 double crochet stitches on this side, and basically that are the numbers 5, 6, 7 and 8 of this side, because the first one are going to be the last one of our round. So when we have the 4 one on this side, we have to flip to the other side, and we just find those 8 stitches here, and we can easily count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in the 8th one you are going to crochet a double crochet. It's a little bit hidden, and when it's too difficult you just skip that one and you go to the other one, and then you make sure that you make 8 double crochets on this side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then when you have 8, you go to the other side again, where we started, and you can easily, this is the first one, that's the fake one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, there you are going to crochet another double crochet. And that's the first one of this side, so we have to make 4 because we started with the 5th one of the 8th. I hope you understand, because I'm also thinking in another language, so I hope. When you do not have enough space for the 4, you just make 2 in one stitch. That doesn't matter. As long as you have 8, you're okay. And then you are going to close again with a slip stitch on the top chain stitch of the first fake double crochet. Okay, I've got a hot flash. That was the 11th round of the 17, so we continue with the 12th one. So now we have clearly a circle where we are going to work on, and we do not have to work on the rest. We only have to work on this piece for the skirt. So we did close the last round with a slip stitch, and now we are going to slip stitch between, in the hole between, no, okay, we are going to slip stitch in the hole next to the stitch where we just made. We are making a slip stitch in there. Come on. Just stick your needle into the big hole, grab the yarn and pull through the loop on your hook, so. And then we are going to make 3 chain stitches, and in that same hole we are going to crochet 1 double crochet. So basically we have made 2 double crochets in that hole. Then we skip a hole, and in the next hole we are going to crochet 2 double crochets. And this was what in the Dutch workshop I gave before this one. I forgot that. So, and then we made 2 in this hole, and then we skip this hole, and in the next hole we are going to crochet 2 double crochets. And that is what we are going to do all the way around. Skip 1, and then in the next one we are going to crochet 2 double crochets. And then skip 1 and 2 double crochets in the next one. Skip 1 and 2 in the next one, and so you go all the way around. Skip 1, 2 in the next one. Skip 1, 2 in the next one, and that is going to be the final one, because we are already around. Look, this is where we made them in. This one we skip, And in the next one, it's already done, so we only have to close with a slip stitch on the top stitch of the first 3 chain stitches. That are supposed to be our first double crochet. Always be sure to go under 2 loops and make a slip stitch. There it is. Okay, so now we made this. Everything is going to be okay. That was our 12th round. So now we are going to go to our 13th round, but you have to put your arms in the air. Try to touch the ceiling. Move your hands. And just relax everything for a moment. Make yourself long. Take a sip of your drink. And then we continue, because now we are really going fast. We have to move. So we closed with a slip stitch on this double crochet. Now we are going to make a slip stitch on the next one. On the next double crochet, and then we make a slip stitch in the hole between the second and the third one. So we changed our position because we finished here and now we are here, and that's good. And now we are going to crochet 1, 2, 3 chain stitches, and then in that same hole 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and another 2 double crochet in that same hole. So your work will be looking like this: the fake double crochet, a regular double crochet, a chain stitch, and another 2 double crochets in that hole. Then we are going to skip 4 double crochets, and in the hole after the 1, 2, 3, 4th one, we are going to crochet 2 double crochets, 1 chain stitch, 2 double crochets. So 2, 1 chain, and 2 another double crochet. So we have something like a V-stitch kind of things in that hole. Then we skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next hole we are going to crochet 2 double crochet, 1 chain stitch, and another 2 double crochet. Then we skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to crochet double crochet 2 times, 1 single crochet, and another 2 double crochets in that same hole. And then we are around, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and here is our first one, and we have to close on the top stitch of the first fake double crochet. That was supposed to be a little bit loose, and that I made a little bit not loose. So I have to wiggle it a little bit, but I'm getting there. Slip stitch. There it is. Slip stitch. And yes. And what are we going to do now? I want to work another V thing in this hole, so I have to make another slip stitch in the next double crochet, because I have to move my position, and then I make a slip stitch in that hole. The first fake double crochet is 3 chain stitches, then another double crochet in the same hole, 1 chain stitch and 2 double crochets in the same hole. Then again we are going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, and oh, how surprised, we come on the good position, and we make another 2 double crochets, 1 chain and another 2 double crochets in that same V stitch space. See, and now you see that we are going to do the same on the same thing. So we skip another 4 and we come in the middle of the V. So we are going to crochet 2 double crochets, 1 chain and another 2 double crochets. Skip 4 and you will come on the right position and make 2 double crochets. One single, 1 chain and another 2 double crochets. And then we are around and we are going to close again on the top stitch of that first fake double crochet. And now we are going to move again to the middle of that V stitch by another slip stitch in the second double crochet and a slip stitch in the middle. Now we are going to do something else. I think I made it, it got a small waist, but that's with live things, nothing on the hand. Next round, 1, 2, 3 chains, and then we are going to crochet 2 double crochets instead of 1 in that same space. So there are 3 double crochets, 1 chain and another 3 double crochets in that same space. So instead of 2 double crochets, 1 chain, 2 double crochets, we do 3 double crochets, 1 chain, 3 double crochets, and then we'll find our next spot where we are going to do that, and there we go, going to crochet 3 double crochets in the same space, 1 chain and another 3 double crochets on that same space. 1, 2, 3. And then we go to the next one, make 3 double crochets, 1 space chain and another 3 double crochets. And we go to the next, and then we are already around. I get the feeling that I made a mistake somewhere, but we will see how the output is going to be. It's going to be fine. 3, 1, 3. And then we are going to close again on the 3rd chain stitch of the first fake What am I doing wrong? This is terrible if I am doing this wrong. And we are going to close with a slip stitch. Oh my, this is horrible. What did I do wrong? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is also fun. Now you have a finger puppet angel. That's also fun. I made a mistake, ladies. This is horrible. But this is also fun. Don't you think? It is 11 o'clock in the evening at my Christmas Eve. So I think I'm allowed to make a little mistake. So today we made, surprisingly, a finger puppet angel. Do you like it? Oh, it's a disaster. But I really like it. Okay. You can continue. And I will show you how you make a loop. Oh. Maybe this time of the evening is not a good time for me to do things like this. You go into the middle where basically it also came out. This is your starting point. You put your needle in. And then, of course, also the tail is a little bit short. And you just stick it a few times through the stuffing, filling, stuffing. And then it will grab into the stuffing and it will not get loose since it's not weighting, it's not heavy weight. See, it's already there. And then you can easily or cut off the yarn or stick it in another time. Whatever you want to do is okay. Okay, I'm going to get that scissors. Oh, Adele, you did not miss it all because I messed up. I messed up really, really. It's going to be a finger puppet angel instead of what it was going to be. And it's my own design, but it is it's a long time ago that I made it. But I think I like this one also. There are no rules, so it's just a new design I just created. Whoop, whoop. You can just finish it off by pull up the loop and cut the yarn. Yes, that's the fun part of handcraft. No rules. And you can just stick in the so much needles. You can just stick in the tail. Oops. Put it somewhere. I'm sorry for all the ladies who just wanted to make the angel that I promised. But tomorrow I'm doing another design and that's going to be much better, I guess. Sorry, but just a new design. But lovely ladies and maybe gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a nice, merry, very merry Christmas. It's not just as this year, everything is getting different. Everything is different. So this is also different. Sorry. Have a lovely Christmas and maybe we'll meet soon again. I'm going to take some rest. Yes, thank you, Adele. Yeah, it did not work out as I thought it was going to be, but I'm just human, and it's also fun. You can put them on a bottle or something. There are always things that you can put it on, or on the Christmas tree. Yes, I've got a very small Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tea topper. Also fun. Okay, that's also, see, better that I do not a midnight shift again. Okay, so, ooh, I'm finished for today. Have a nice Christmas. Stay safe, keep calm, and keep on crafting. Bye bye.